It was an exciting opening weekend of conference play, 3 of the 4 series being decided on Sunday. 2 ranked teams clashed in Orlando, where UCF hosted Houston. The Knights took the opener 9-2 Friday night behind a 2-homer game from outfielder Jamarcus Woods, who would tally 8 RBIs during the series. The Cougars would even the series Saturday with a 7-5 victory to set up a thrilling finish Sunday afternoon. The Knights scored twice in the bottom of the 9th, capped by a James Vasquez walk-off single to take 2 of 3 from Houston with a 4-3 win. UCF hosted a powerful Florida Atlantic team Tuesday and fell 11-5 despite 3 home runs, including the league-leading 9th bomb of the year from shortstop Dylan Moore, who also leads the conference with 36 RBIs. Houston put on a show in its midweek game in Waco, rooting Baylor 11-0 for the Cougars' 20th win of the year. 8 of 9 starters scored a run in the victory. USF first baseman Buddy Putnam had a week to remember for the Bulls. Putnam drove in 10 runs during the week and hit 4 home runs, including a 2-homer, 7 RBI game Sunday against Cincinnati. Putnam was named the conference's Player of the Week and a National Player of the Week by Collegiate Baseball News as the Bulls swept the Bearcats to stand alone in first place in the conference standings. UConn right-hander Carson Cross was stellar again for the Huskies in a Friday night win at Tulane, as the Huskies took 2 of 3 from the Green Wave. Cross tossed 7 shutout innings in the victory and was named the conference pitcher of the week. The Huskies came from behind for an 8-7 win over Boston College Tuesday as Vinny Siena's 8th inning single gave head coach Jim Penders his 400th career win. Tulane picked up a midweek win at UNC Wilmington as the Green Wave traveled to North Carolina early for its weekend clash. Steven Alamais drove in a pair of runs in the Tulane victory. Memphis took 2 of 3 at East Carolina, aided by a wild play in Sunday's win. Outfielder Darian Tubbs' line drive got by the center fielder, and Tubbs turned the Jets on, coming all the way around for an inside-the-park home run that gave the Tigers the lead and eventually the victory. A Pirate freshman received a national accolade for his relief work last week as right-hander Joe Engel was named a National Player of the Week by Collegiate Baseball News. With the Easter holiday, weekend series will begin Thursday with games in Cincinnati, Connecticut, Greenville, and Memphis. Cincinnati will host the top 10 UCF Knights. The Bearcats are 5-2 this year at home. Junior outfielder Ian Happ leads the American with a .398 batting average and .508 on-base percentage. The Knights lineup includes 5 of the top 6 players in the conference in runs batted in. UConn hosts USF as the Huskies will finally get to host games in the Nutmeg State now that the calendar has turned to April. Both teams are receiving votes in this week's NCBWA poll, and the Thursday game has the potential to feature one of the top pitching duels in the conference this year when the Huskies' Carson Cross squares off with the Bulls' Jimmy Herget. East Carolina's home for the 2nd week in a row, the Pirates facing a familiar foe in Tulane. Southpaw Evan Krasinski leads the American with a 1.27 ERA over his first 7 starts and is one of 4 weekend starters between the two teams with a sub-2 ERA. Memphis hosts Houston with its sights set on building its tournament resume. The Tigers are 17-7, aided by an 11-game winning streak earlier this month. Darian Tubbs has hit safely in 13 of his last 14 games, while the Cougars' Josh Vidales has reached safely in 32 straight games dating back to last year. It's week 2 of conference play. Be sure to follow all the action on Twitter at American_BSB. Everything you need to know, plus some great facts and statistics. Be sure to check it out. That's all we have for you today here on The Rise. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend.